You guys already know if we got the Guggen truck and Daryl's trailer hooked up. It's gonna be some adventure going on today. Hello, Poochies. Let's do a quick animal update since you guys love the dog so much. This is Lucy, the dog that basically wandered up onto our property as a puppy, and we have just decided to keep her. She's a pretty sweet dog, even though she tears things up. Charlie! Come here, Charles! Don't mind Charlie, he's just seeing how many different ways he can pee on this Guggen truck. And this is Charlie, the old reliable. He's been with us for a few years. Hey, don't be jealous, Lucy. That's not cool. But yeah, we got the trailer and the Guggen truck, so we're gonna go pick up a new vehicle for the property. And I'm pretty excited about it myself. Before we get into that though, I wanna share something with you guys. In an intro that I did on the dove hunt video, if you guys remember that a couple weeks ago, I kind of alluded to the fact that there were some things going on in my personal life that weren't too good. And then I was thinking, like, should I share this with you guys? Should I not? But here I am standing in front of the camera, so I might as well share it with you. Plus, you guys have been such a big part of my life for the last few years. It seems kind of crazy not to mention it to you, but my dad recently passed away, and it wasn't a sudden thing. He was battling stage 4 cancer for about 6 or 7 months beforehand, which was obviously really difficult for my family and I. I was able to spend a lot of time with him, you know, throughout that process and then towards the end. And you know, his family was all around him when the moment came, so it was peaceful, you know. So I guess all things considered, that's kind of what you want, I guess. But I've been kind of in a funk the last few weeks because I kind of knew that time was coming, you know, and it finally happened. I just want to say so sincerely a thank you to all of you folks who were encouraging after seeing that one intro when it was obvious something was going on with me. So just thank you for everybody, all the comments, all the support. It's incredible. I'm not sure if I deserve it or not. A sincere thank you from me to you guys for that. I definitely have some really cool fishing stories to tell from me and my dad. So maybe not right this second, but I really want to share those with you guys. And I have pictures for all these different events that happened that were just nutty with me and him and fishing. So I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll include that maybe at the back half of this video. So if you guys are interested in that, hang around till the end and I'll share some stories about myself and my dad, and they're pretty crazy. Now, as far as what's going to be on the back of that trailer here in just a little bit and what we're going to be ripping around the property on later in this video, you're just going to have to wait and see. Well, hey there, Andrew. Nice of you to join us.
Yeah, man.
On our little adventure.
I was a little late this morning. I'm sorry.
It's all good, man. You're probably just recovering from the trauma of being thrown off the back of that boat and almost drowning. There's so many of y'all that were concerned about Andrew, and you were talking about how I was concerned too. And let me just tell you, like we were concerned. Okay, that was a scary like 10 or 20 seconds. Let's take a moment to appreciate the fact that Andrew had enough wherewithal in the moment to jump away from the motor, right? Because you said you thought about grabbing onto the motor.
Yeah, for a second I was gonna try to catch myself, but
freak!
Bad
I'm
idea.
so glad you didn't do that, and you just jumped away. And fun fact, the camera we are filming on, the body, I don't know if you guys are aware, but there's a body and there's a lens. The body itself is the one we're using right now, so it's still working.
Crazy,
somehow. So
Sony's to go.
Shout out to Sony. We're on the road. We got about 30 more minutes left to drive to pick up our new vehicle. I'm excited. Andrew, I know you're excited.
Super excited.
It's going to be a game changer for the new property. Me and trailers and like towing things. I mean, you cannot make this up. We just lost a tire, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
I saw it.
Why, Andrew? Just tell me why.
Dude.
Why is this happening to me? Just a quick recap. I went and visited Badge with the blue boat that I have. Fricked up a trailer on that trip. Then with the camper trailer, we lost the roof going down the road. We've also blown 2 boat trailer tires in the last year. And now this. Now there, look at this, dude. It's like the core of it is just gone.
Dude, yeah, it's bad.
Have you ever seen a tire do that? So what are we supposed to do in this situation? Do we like jack up the trailer and then remove that rim and tire and then just roll on one?
Guess.
We're like 5 minutes away from where this buggy is and this happens. Come here. Oh. God, look at this. How does a tire blow like this? What the heck? How? This makes me want to never pull a trailer again. Well, we made it the rest of the way with one tire on that side. I hope all this work was worth it, Andrew.
I do too, man.
Electric and
dude.
gas hybrid, right? That's the thing about this one. Well, can we test drive this bad boy? Let's see kind of how she...
you got this whole front yard right here.
I don't want to do any donuts in your yard or anything.
Oh, no.
All right, she's ready to go? Oh, shoot, Andrew, you better watch out, man. This thing's got some power. Is it quiet?
Super quiet, yeah.
It's pretty freaking quiet. This is cool, man. We're just trying to get this thing in the woods and be a little quieter, you know what I mean? Be able to sneak up on some stuff.
Hey, you sure can. Can't even hear it running.
I love the back seat, man.
Yeah, it's
Can't you
sick.
just see like Norm back here, all tall like a giraffe, just
can.
flailing around?
You throwing him off a little bit? I
Oh,
can see that for sure.
Yeah, we got to do that. I feel like I'm about to tee up a golf ball and play 9 holes. I'm excited to get this out to the property, man.
Same, dude.
I want to rip around some trails and kind of just see. All right, thank y'all. We will. Thank you again. Package secured.
That's right.
Been wanting an electric buggy for a long time for obvious reasons. I mean, they're dead silent. They're quiet. They're still maneuverable, and they come with 4-wheel drive now, so you can take those things basically every square inch of the property. So let's get this thing home, run it through the trails a little bit, show neighbor Daryl. He's very interested. He's one of those guys, he really wants to see new toys when you get them. Let's see what he thinks.
That's exactly why I bought that tandem back trailer. That reason.
We're 5 minutes away from the place. 5 minutes away, right around the corner. They're on their lunch break waiting for us, and then we blow a dang tire.
I was expecting no less from me. I've been on a tire roll myself. I had 4 of my
Yeah,
buggy.
you have. Yeah.
That trailer.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. It's just that time of year, I guess. I don't know what the hell is going on.
Hey,
Come check
buggy
this
run.
thing out, though. Oh, it's pretty cool.
This one worked.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, Neil had one exactly like this.
That was kind of my inspiration, was that one that Neil has.
I'll do the winch.
Let's see. Out.
Oh, that's
That's in?
Yep.
That was in right there?
out.
Okay, well, the switch is backwards.
That's it.
All right, let's see here. Reverse.
Okay, that ain't backwards.
You better watch out if it is. Oh, shoot. We're good.
The neighbors said somewhere close here they've been seeing a real big boar hog.
Really? You hear that, Andrew?
It looks like it's time to go hog hunting,
I
dude.
know. If you guys remember, Daryl killed the one and only hog that we've seen on the property recently. That was a couple months ago.
Yeah, probably 2 months ago.
Yeah. How was your fishing trip, man?
Good.
Yeah, it looked
The
really
wet,
good.
yeah, the weather. It was hot the first
Yeah.
day, and then the front and second day.
Yeah.
So this, and then the third day was cold as hell.
I was about to say, I saw y'all with all those clothes on in the
Yeah.
pictures that I got. You guys caught
Oh, it
some
was
massive fish, man.
It was like high 30s and 20-mile-an-hour winds. We didn't come out of them clothes all day that last day.
Wow.
You that front come through and
Yeah.
screwed everything up, blowed all the water out. I mean, that water dropped 2 feet overnight. All the creeks that we used to fish in that hurricane, they're gone. Completely gone. I mean, where there was a creek in now 5,000 acre bay.
Wow. Jeez.
So all the spots we used to fish, they're not there.
Yeah, you got to find new
Yeah,
patterns and establish everything.
You
all
know,
over
over
again.
500,000 acres of water is tough. We finally found them the last day, and I caught some big old redfish.
Y'all did. Y'all caught some big fish in general. Okay. Did y'all bring a bunch of redfish home?
Yeah, redfish, speckled trout. We got a lot of speckled trout.
Nice.
Flounder, got some flounder.
Yeah, I saw that little flounder the Brent
Yeah.
had.
Yeah.
All right. It is time to take this thing on its inaugural ride. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry, girl. I didn't mean to be that rough. This thing is so quiet, guys. Compared to the John Deere, this thing is like silent. Guys, I am so glad I got to see neighbor Daryl. He's actually been out of town for a couple weeks on a fishing trip. And I'm glad he's back. It's always different when he's gone. It's kind of a little bit more empty around here. We got the man back though. It's kind of got a little bit of power for what it is for an electric vehicle. We haven't even done the gas part yet. We haven't even cranked this thing up yet. Does it look cool? Will it be a nice little addition to our arsenal out here? I think so, dude. It's so quiet. I can just imagine like coming around corners, you know, and just animals being like, oh, what? I think my favorite part about this thing is all the bells and whistles that the people that owned it before me added, like the half windshield, the gun rack, the deer rack in the front, or whatever small game rack. Got a huge light bar up top. Oh shoot, winch already there. So they kind of already did all the heavy lifting for us outdoor hunting folk. All right, we're finally getting on some trails here. Oh man, this thing is no problem. She's just eating this trail. Here we go, the rocks are gonna be the real test. This is like the most off-roading this thing's gonna have to do is that little spot right there. Hello, Camp House. Good to see you again. This is also kind of a sketchy spot right here. Oh yeah. Oh, come on, we're good. We are capable. We are so capable, doesn't even make sense. All right, guys, so I don't know about you, but me personally, a good night's sleep is absolutely key for me to have a productive day. And I've always been somebody throughout my life who has struggled to get that good night's sleep for a variety of different reasons. Too much anxiety, PTSD, tossing and turning in bed, all of those things affected me in a negative way. So thank goodness Helix has sponsored today's video. Helix Sleep makes premium mattresses and bedding that are customized to fit your needs, and they're conveniently shipped right to your door. Now, how do you know which mattress to get? You know, buying things online, you don't always get to test them out first, but Helix has thought about that. That's why they developed this sleep quiz to match your unique body type and sleep preferences to make the perfect mattress for you. So me and my wife Holly took the sleep quiz together. We actually were able to tell the quiz how we like to sleep. I myself am a side sleeper and a toss and turner. I prefer a firmer mattress, and Holly was basically the same, but she's more of a medium firmness kind of gal, obviously. So we ended up getting paired up with the Midnight Luxe mattress. And I gotta tell you guys, since we got it, we took our old Tempur-Pedic mattress and we tossed it over in the spare bedroom because we don't need it anymore. It has completely changed the way we rest. We're so comfortable. We have both noticed that we just don't toss and turn anymore. We get in that comfortable spot and that's where we stay until we wake up in the morning. Very easy to unbox it. Me and Holly were able to do it quite easily. It's really cool to cut open the plastic and watch that thing inflate. Was that as soon as you opened it?
Yes.
Dang. But just in case you get your Helix mattress and you're not satisfied, they give you a 100-day sleep trial, just to make sure it's giving you what you need. They also provide a 10-year warranty on the mattress, and they have financing options. Guys, with Helix, we are now getting a good night's sleep every single night. We don't have to worry when we go to bed if we're gonna wake up with back pain or just random soreness or just feeling tired because we didn't get a good night's rest. Guys, click the link right in the top of the description or visit helix.com/Lojo to save up to $200 on your purchase, and you get 2 free pillows. Guys, give it a thought, check them out, you won't regret it. Now, back to today's video. Check out how clear the water is today.
Wow.
Dude, look how clear the water is today, guys. Plus we have like the sun in the perfect area. Wow, you can see everything. Timmy is right there underneath the waterfall. You probably can't see him right this second, but we'll see him soon. How do you like that, Andrew?
That's nice. Ooh,
yeah,
I'm
let's
filming
get
you filming me.
We've got a lot
like
going
that.
on here. So we got a new bait for our pet bass Timmy today. So we have fed him tree frog, night crawlers, and of course like goldfish or whatever, because that was in there before, like tiny little minnows basically.
Right.
One of the most suggested baits that you guys wanted to see. Let me see if I can grab one without getting pinched. Come here, friend. Oh, they stink. Oh, wow, they stink. Yeah, they've been in that water for a couple days. Shoot, they were forming a human crawfish ladder.
That water looks nice.
Yeah, it's a little gross. I guess I could just dump all the water out, honestly.
Yeah, Timmy looks like he's getting a little bigger.
Yeah, he's growing. Check this out, guys. Crawfish. Oh, that's actually a big one. Let me see if I can grab him. Oh, shoot, he got defensive real fast. Yeah, little buddy. Check out our little, kind of like a micro crawfish. Like not a, oh, look at him popping his booty. That booty working. Oh, he knew he was on camera. Well, you're the feistiest one, so I gotta try to feed you to him first. So this is the first time that I know of that Timmy would have been exposed to a crawfish. Wow, this dude's really trying. He's got his back leg on me.
He's feisty,
He's
dude.
flexible. Dude, you're the perfect one to put in here. Timmy! Oh, of course. Oh my God! He basically took it from my hand,
That
dude.
was sick, dude.
He just cranked that crawfish. He's probably, yeah, he's like, he took off because he's like chewing him up.
Uh-huh.
Look, he's over there chewing.
That happened so quick, dude.
Dude, he didn't even hesitate at all. So, wow. Well, maybe I can just feed him one out of the hand. Who wants to? they all scrunched back down. They were trying to get out, and they're like, "Oh God, there he is." Who's it gonna be, boys? Some of these guys did not make it through the night. It looks like. What about you? You look like a friend of the channel. That's a little bit of a smaller one right there. He's still chewing. He's probably gonna be gone for a little while. The good thing is whatever's left over, we're just gonna dump in here, and hopefully he'll have some kind of self-sustaining forage, at least, you know, for a while. Man, he must still be chewing on that.
Yeah, I don't see him, do you?
I don't either, so he probably went back to his
Gotta be in
spot.
there,
Wow, that was crazy. There was no hesitation at all. Hello, buddy. You guys are so feisty. You've been in a bucket for 2 days, and got shipped from Amazon.com. Wow. Look at, he's still chewing, dude. He's like flaring his jaws. I think he may have just swallowed it. I don't even know if I should just keep feeding him or
I
what.
think he's ready for another, dude.
He's kind of coming back. Oh yeah, he is. Oh my gosh. He just smoked it, dude. He doesn't even care about the camera being there. That was the coolest result I could have hoped for. I mean, I knew he was gonna eat it. Obviously, he's in a pond. I mean, he's gotta eat whatever's in here. His instant willingness to kill is why I respect him the most. This is like the funnest thing ever.
He's like following us around, waiting.
Oh, you're a big guy. Come here. I don't want somebody else to grab me. I think it's because this is like a light spot right here too, so we've got a lot of light, you know what I mean? Like there's sun coming in. Oh, look at him swimming. That's crazy.
That's so cool.
The
dude.
crawfish was swimming backwards, and man, Timmy just without hesitation. That's 3 he's eating now. I wonder when he's gonna tap out. There's 100 in this bucket, so guess we'll just wait for him to get full. Surely not all of you are dying, right? Let's just dump you guys out. Let's just see what you're looking like. Hello, friend. Don't run from it. It's gonna happen. Wow, you guys are really fast. I'm gonna have to kind of chuck you in faster than I thought. Can't let you get away. Let me get a couple down here. Chop! Chop! Okay, I can put a few in. Maybe they'll just walk in. Dude, Andrew, we gotta try. Look at this guy. He's still on guard over here. What are you guys doing? Where's Timmy? He's probably spooked by all this movement. Oh, he's right there. Oh, one just fell in. Oh, here he comes. Oh, he murdered him.
Sick, dude.
He murdered him. Murder. He got like caught on this little shelf right here, and then as soon as he fell off, man, Timmy was just sitting there like, come on down. Well, I think we should just start pushing him in and see what happens.
Agreed.
Just see what Timmy does. Worst case scenario, hopefully a bunch of these guys live and find a place to hide, and they'll stay in there for a while so Timmy can just be finding new food all the time. Yeah, he's over there chewing. It takes my man a minute to get one.
Nope, he just came back for another one.
Dude, are you kidding me?
Yep.
Okay.
As soon as you turned around, dude, he beelined over the
Frick it.
pond.
Nobody escapes. Yeah. Oh, that one had a hold of something. Oh, Timmy came back. Dude, he's just sitting here eating and murdering at will. Go ahead, crawfish, move, I dare you. Oh, yep. Oh, he grabbed him by the head.
By the face.
Oh, he shook him in the air. Oh my gosh.
Timmy's a savage.
Timmy he was like staring at those two. There was 2 standing right next to each other.
Yeah.
And one like took a couple steps and he just grabbed him by the head.
That's sick.
The other one was smaller and he was much smarter, obviously, because he just stayed still and he did not die yet.
Yep.
This is crazy, man. Timmy's about to gain a pound in 24 hours, I think.
Easy.
There's Timmy coming back for more. Oh my gosh. The dude is just on one. Man, I cannot believe it. Well, this is awesome. Let's get the rest of these in here before they escape. And all this feeding of bass is kind of making me want to catch a bass. So I think it's time we do some fishing in the backyard pond because we have not done that in a long time. All right. My boat is a freaking mess right now, dude.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh, dude, look at this. This is definitely not mine, but it's mine now, baby.
Oh,
Look at all them
dude.
tungstens. That's like $200 right there.
Seriously, we're always looking for them.
Yeah. Whoever left that in my boat, thank you, and I'm sorry. Aha. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Jerkbait, maybe?
Oh, yeah.
I'm just figuring, you know, there's been a really weird snap, like a cold snap lately. This is such a weird time of year. It's my favorite time of year, the fall. You have this weather change that affects the bass in a really weird way. I'm sure most of you guys know. There we go. Brand new one. Jerkbait. Jerkbait's something I always forget about. But when the water gets cold and the bass are kind of weird, it's like it works every time. And I think a lunker log too, like a watermelon lunker log or something. Like a Texas rig. Check this combo out there, Andrew.
That
That's
looks
pretty
good,
sick right
dude.
there. The new green, Guggen green spinning reel right here. Pretty sexy. The gold is also very sexy. And then the black rod. So this is one heck of a little pairing right here of a combo. Some spinning gear. You know, I need to use spinning gear a little bit more often. I kind of get caught on the casting gear. I even see people commenting that I should use spinning gear more often, like people from up north and Midwest and stuff. So you're gonna get your wish today. It's funny, I'm having to cut the buggy to make it silent, even though I just bought a silent buggy.
Yeah,
but it's
right.
charging right now, so you know. Wait, we don't look. There was something right there
It sure was.
relating to that new structure that we got. Don't show it too good, Andrew. They haven't seen that video yet. Those may or may not be some type of I don't even think I should say the word. It's some kind of a special aquatic project that AO Fishing's cooking up. Oh my God, dude. Andrew, there's 4 bass right there, dude. I'm about to. I just can't believe what I'm seeing. Guys, remember how we said there was like stuff moving around the water? There's 4 largemouth bass right there. A couple of them actually look decent. They're right, I mean, they're like in inches of water. Oh, my jerkbait's not exactly the best scenario in a foot of water, but let's see here. I ended up putting on this pearl bone beauty right here. No, there's still a couple over there. All right, let's see how the old jerkbait affects them. My drag's not set or anything. Probably scared them all off when it landed. Dude, that was crazy. Hey, look, I just love to see fish like grouping up, you know what I mean? One of my favorite things about the fall is how the bass behavior changes, how they start like kind of ganging up, chasing bait fish, schooling up. That's where you can get some really cool feeding opportunities. So it's just so cool to come down here with this cold snap of weather and see the bass doing that. I want to try to make a cast with this thing because a jerkbait on 12-pound line on spinning gear should be able to fly. Oh, we can bomb her out there. We got it way out there. I probably should be casting over here where the actual bass were, huh? I just walked right past the 4 bass that were hanging out and decided to cast everywhere else. Oh, I'm on. There we go. I was about to say he doesn't feel big, but hold up. Oh, dude, wow, that might be a better fish than I thought. Whoa. Dude, my man is fighting. Take notice of this fight, folks. This is fall, like feeding type stuff. Oh, no way. I've got him foul hooked. I foul hooked the catfish, bro. No, you gotta be joking me. That's why I was fighting so hard. Foul hooked a catfish in the tail. Wow. Look at this unlucky dude right here. You can tell how lethargic he is too, because he doesn't even want to fight. He's just like, bro, it's cold. Either kill me or let me go. Oh, please don't throw this hook into anybody, Mr. Catfish. Stop it. Don't do it. Mr. Catfish, don't make this harder than it needs to be. Oh, frick, I might need them pliers, man. Quite a situation we got here, Mr. Catfish.
There you go.
Oh, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
All right, buddy. Need a hand? Oh, no, see, I was about to say, I know you can make it back on your own. People think catfish cannot walk on land. Oh, they can walk. They've got us all fooled. But I've seen them like way up here and they just work their way back to the waters. Okay, that was really cool. Thought it was a bass for a second. I kind of thought it was a new pond PB, to be honest with you. I saw it flash and it kind of looked like a bass and it looked like a 4 or 5 pounder. So I think the current pond PB is like 4 or 5 pounds. Kind of got me excited there for a minute.
Same, dude.
Now, I knew that fight was weird because it was like there was nothing there in the beginning, and then all of a sudden it became like this big strong thing. I was like, wait a second. Gotta be fair and honest, this reel was incredibly smooth. The drag system, I know you guys heard it, actually worked really well. Like that was set perfectly. It was just foul hooks. It was a weird thing. Kind of impressed with the performance of the reel. Normally drag is something that takes me a while to get right on a spinning combo, but I just set this up earlier today and it already feels kind of perfect. I know you guys have enjoyed the pond ornaments that were so graciously donated to me by my friends. They're not gonna be here much longer, folks. That's right. Something is gonna happen and it's gonna be soon. That's all I can tell you. There are plans in the works to get to these monstrosities. I'm just gonna say we're going to move them. That's all I'm gonna say for right now. Say goodbye to them. This might be the last time you guys see them in their natural habitat. Let's see how cold this water feels. See, you know what? It's not even as cold as I thought.
Really?
Yeah, it's probably like 68 degrees. I'm just starting to wonder if the jerkbait was a premature decision. Like maybe it's not cold enough to get a jerkbait out. Well, the universe is gonna make me take this Scout off. I'm gonna have to do it. I have to put a lunker log on. There's no other way to say it. I did foul hook a catfish though. I'm not gonna take this as a skunk, I can tell you that. All right, I am placing high likelihood on this one. I'm placing a bet. If I can get it, oh yes. Oh yeah. Now I didn't quite get it as close as I'd like to the yacht, but you gotta feel like that's gonna get us a bite right there. Damn. The fish just decided they hate us, Andrew.
Seriously, dude.
What about this log pile over here? That looks fishy. Oh, I'm in there. Well, clearly we're gonna have to go to the other side of the pond because the 18 bass that were hanging out over here are just not into it anymore, man. Nope. I have hit every single brush pile, the point, everything. Oh, look at all these little bass, man. There's like 3 or 4 like juvenile, like 6-inch bass right there. That ain't great. Got to get y'all out of here. Oh, there's a couple, there's a pounder, a couple, there's like a 2 right there. Come on, that's a lunker log. Yeah, swim over there and eat it, you dirty dog. Did you eat it? Dude, how is nobody eating this thing? Oh. Wow. I think that was like a tiny one that just had like the tip of it. It was just running away. Look, dude, look at it. There's so many right there. Oh my gosh. You can't see them, huh?
Barely. I can see a few of them.
Dude,
though,
there's like 6 or 7, man. It's kind of wild. And they're not paying a whole lot of attention to the lunker log. See, that's the trade-off. You make the habitat so good that then the little bass start thriving, and then you just have to start catching the little bass and getting them out of the way because they're messing everything up. Oh, dude, like 3 bass just took off my lunker log. Somebody had to have eaten it. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Dude, they went taking off over there. I twitched it once and the 3 of them ran at it. Oh, on the red speedboat maybe? There's always fish back there, dude.
Always.
You guys know this. If you've watched my channel for any considerable amount of time, there are always fish back there in that little piece of the pond. Oh, there's a tree down in here. When did that happen?
It's kind of new, ain't it?
Yeah, definitely new. Oh, dude, the island's back here. Remember the island?
It's behind the fence.
It's behind. Yes, it's behind the fence. Yes, correct. Wait.
How did that happen?
Dude, it is. It definitely is. I mean, because it's here. All this grass was not here. None of this stuff was here. This was all water.
Yeah.
But we
walk right down to it.
But we had a storm recently. It was part of that hurricane that hit Florida really hard, but we got a lot of weather from it. Dude, it's, I mean, where did all this stuff come from?
Dude, no way it got so hot it come over the fence?
Dude, it may have. Well.
That'd have to be.
You know what, maybe over there on that side, because it's lower on that side.
It looks like something may have pressed over.
It does look like that. I wish I would have seen the pond that high. I never realized it got that high. I knew it got high. I see the fish. Ooh, that's a nice fish too. I see a fish. I don't know if it's the fish. Okay, this is where things get really tricky here. Oh, that was actually a decent cast. Wow, that's interesting. It was so quiet. The thing is, I can't see back here at all. So there could be bass all up underneath this grass. Dude, how about these bass, man? Kind of being a little. I just had a bite.
I heard you, dude.
As I was just talking smack. Wow. I mean, of course, he dropped it though.
They're like over there. Oh.
No! Lost him. That's what I get for having a conversation.
Yep.
Dude, I was on there for a second.
The rod bend, dude.
Oh yeah, no, he was definitely definitely on there. Yeah, I cast it right towards this giant stump that's always been out there. Just wondering, me and Andrew are sitting here trying to figure out like why the fishing has seemed to be kind of bad lately, even though the pond bait situation is improving and all that stuff. It is kind of hard to figure. Just as we say they're not going to bite, they bite. God, just got bit. Is he there? Oh, he's not there. Who does that? He just takes a bite and that's it. Dude, seriously. Yeah. Kind of alarming how many small fish we're seeing right now. And the lack of like decent bass caught. I cannot remember the last like healthy bass. Oh, bite. Speaking of unhealthy bass, wow. I straight yoinked him into next week. Wow, buddy, I'm sorry. This is a bad day for you because we got to get you out of here, bro. There are way too many small bass in here. He got a good... Yeah, see, I'm seeing a lot of this right now. And that's not necessarily what you want to see. I mean, it's great in one aspect because it means the bass are reproducing and they're furthering their species and everything, which is great. For big bass management, this ain't what you want to see. All right, guys, so the fishing portion of this video is over. So that little fish was the only thing I could catch. Yeah, I don't know. There's a whole mystery going on with the backyard pond right now. Could be an otter killing all my big fish. I don't know. We'll get to the bottom of it. But if you guys wanted to hang around a little bit and hear these stories about myself and my dad, obviously I'd love for you guys to be a part of it. If you're just here for the fishing, feel free to click off. I'm not trying to get emotional or anything like that. That way nobody's uncomfortable. You know what I mean? I want to share one story in particular, and then just talk about my dad a little bit and how he shaped my my fishing life as well as my normal life. He was an awesome dad. Love him, great role model, all that stuff. He was there. When my kids were born. He was there when I got married. He was there when I graduated basic training in the military. So he's always been there for me. Fun fact: myself and Ao. And myself and Norm have I've spent the night at my parents' house with those two guys individually. Like once with Norm in like 2017, guys, when we had like 1,000 subscribers apiece. We went down there to Okeechobee, Florida, which is where my parents lived, and we filmed some bangers. Me and Ao stayed there like either last year or the year before when we did like a whole Florida series. And so that both of my best YouTube friends, which is Norm and Ao, have had the chance to meet my dad, which is really cool, and got pictures with him. So that's just kind of a cool little thing that I just realized a few days ago when I was going back through old pictures. So that's pretty cool. But my parents moved to Okeechobee, Florida back in 2011 or 12, I believe, maybe even 2010. But they've been down there for a while. And for those of you who don't know, Okeechobee, Florida is like one of the biggest fishing places in the world. I mean, people literally travel from all over the world to fish Lake Okeechobee in central South Florida. So when they got a house right on a canal connected to Lake Okeechobee, you're in the water. You're on the water when you're in their backyard. I mean, their backyard is a canal filled with big bass. So we've had a lot of different fishing adventures. We've caught a ton of different kinds of fish down there over the years when I visited and spent time down there. I won't bore you guys with all that, but there's one story in particular that I always think of when I think of my dad and fishing with him and big bass. So it was not uncommon for us on a visit to, buy a couple dozen minnows, maybe a couple dozen shiners. And when we would sit in the backyard, sit in chairs, drinking some beer or having stories, or telling stories, whatever, it would not be uncommon for us to have 3 or 4 bobbers out there with minnows and shiners, just sitting around seeing what bites. And we would catch all kinds of stuff, as you would imagine, in a canal in Florida. I mean, there's tons of stuff to catch. This one particular day, we were doing that. We were sitting by a dock and we had lines in the water. We had been sitting there all day, hadn't really caught a whole lot. I was getting bored. This was years ago. This was pre-Beard. This was pre-YouTube. This was one of the many memories that set me off on this course of being a fishing YouTuber. And we're sitting there. I'm getting bored. Literally been there for hours. It's almost dark, right? It's right before dark. And I decide, hey, look, Mom and Dad, I'm getting kind of tired. I'm really just bored. Like, hey, I'm going to walk back to the house, which is only like a 30-second walk. And I'm going to get a shower, maybe, blah, blah, blah. I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit, right? So I go to my mom and dad's house, and I go inside, I sit down for a minute. I think I pull out my phone, I'm checking for messages and stuff like that. I'm going to get in the shower in just a minute, but I'm really just sitting there. And all of a sudden, my mom comes like bursting into the house. She's busts in the door. Lauren, Lauren. That's my name, by the way, if you guys didn't know. They don't call me Lojo. Lauren, your dad's got this big fish down there on your rod. I don't know what's going on, blah, blah. And she grabs like the camera and runs out the door. I'm like, what is happening? So I run out the door after her. So now we're running, this really short run, 10-second run, 30-second walk. I come around the corner and I see my dad there hoisting this gigantic largemouth bass out of the canal. On my rod, by the way, the one that I was holding and the one that I, was waiting for something to happen on. He pulls this big bass out, he's got it in his hands as I'm walking up to him. And he looks at me with this look and he says, I'm sorry, Lauren, because he felt bad because he caught this huge bass. Now, we didn't weigh it because at that time, I didn't really know that much about bass fishing, but, looking back on it now, it's probably like a 6 or 7 pounder or something like that. Whatever, nothing crazy, but for me, who my PB at that time was probably a 2-pound largemouth, that was the biggest bass I'd ever seen. And he knew it was a big fish, and he knew that I really liked catching bass, and he felt so bad. But, he told me, Lauren, you walked off, and a minute later the bobber went down, or maybe they didn't even notice the bobber went down. They just looked over and it was gone. They went to reel it in and there was a huge bass on there. And the picture that we took together was so fitting because the way he's looking at me, you can clearly tell on his face that he kind of is like, wow, I'm sorry, Lauren. I don't even know what happened. I'm holding your fish, but I caught it. So, yeah, it just one of my absolute favorite memories and one of those fishing stories that happens and you tell the story and people are just like, wow, that's crazy, but I can totally see that happening. That's one of those things, if you've ever fished, as soon as you go get ready to leave, that's when the magic can happen sometimes. And this was a great example of that. There's a ton of other stories with me and my dad fishing. Like I said, I wanted to keep it kind of short and sweet in this one video. And the longer I talk about it, I might risk getting emotional. But, nothing but great memories with me and my dad. Fishing was just one small part of our lives and what we shared together. And, that was just one small thing that I really remember about him was all the fishing memories that we had. But I'm going to miss him, of course. And this whole thing has reminded me that you guys spend time with your loved ones when you can. We all think we have a ton of time with the people that we care about, but, that may not be the case. You don't know how much time you have, so spend it with the people you love. Give them an extra hug, an extra text, an extra I love you before they walk out the door, whatever it may be. But I really hope you guys enjoyed that little story about me and my dad. And thank you for the support. I'm sure you guys are giving me support in the comment section now because that's just the awesome people that you are. And I really appreciate it. It's been a hard time for me personally, but I'm gonna persevere with the help of my family and with the help of you guys. Being able to make these videos is very helpful to me. Gives me something to do. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Smash the thumbs up button. Make sure you're subscribed. All that good stuff. I love each and every one of you so much. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see in the future and I'll try to make it happen. Love you guys. Take care of yourselves.